Hello everyone, welcome once again to another video by Team Slidescope where we are discussing about PL 300 practice questions. And the question that we are discussing today is about understanding list.dates in Power Query M. When preparing for PL 300, knowing the Power Query M functions work can save you from tricky exam traps. And this one's about list date, which is commonly used to generate a sequence of date or time intelligence. This is something that we usually do with help of creating a new date table using DAX, but here we can also learn how can we do it with the help of M query. Suppose you have the following M formula, that is list.dates, and here it is given hashtag date 2020, so 31/05/2020, then 365, then duration. So as you can see in the function, certain arguments are passed. So what is the resulting date range? A list of days ending on May 31, 2020, a list of days starting from this, a list of date ending in May 2020 and starting 12 months earlier, a list of months starting in May 2020 and ending 12 months later. What will be the answer? So when this kind of question is given, it will generate a list of days starting from this date and then ending this much days later. So this is how many days later it will end. So now we will use this formula and I will show you how to use this. So suppose we have this dashboard. To go to Power Query Editor, we can click on Transform Data or right click anywhere and click on Edit Query. That will open Power Query Editor for us. So we already have these tables. We don't want these tables, but we want to generate a date table. So in order to generate a date table, what we are going to do, I am just giving you several examples. So I am first of all generating a single table without any uh, reference from other tables. So I am just writing test here, and as a test I am adding 1, 2, 3 and 4 rows. Here we are adding 4 rows and creating a new table. So once you will create a new table, then you have option to add column to this table, and you have options to add custom column. So the formula that was given, I will just copy the formula here. When we are writing list.dates, so now it is expecting start as date, count as number and step as duration. So it generates a list of values given as initial value, count and incremental duration values. So once you will do that, suppose we have 4 rows, so it will generate a list for all 4 rows here. Okay, and if you will extract values, or if you will actually click on this list, you will see it has the option, like it has generated from that particular date and it has generated 365 values. So this is one thing that you can see here. Let's say we want to create another table, so we can create another table with a blank query, and for that blank query I have created another column for you. So I have explained all of this. So if you want to generate for blank query, let me show you. So for a table with these dates, we will copy this, and here we are going to write equal to and then let. If you will create this, now you will see a date table is created, and here you can see start date as this. So if you have to actually create for every row, so you can see you will write start days, day count, days list will be list.date. We are writing start date, we are writing day count, and then we are writing duration. In the date table, we will write table from list, date list, and in a splitter we will split by nothing as date. in date table. So this is one way of generating. So either you can generate all date. So if you have n number of rows, it will create like this. So this is something that you have to remember. Why the other options are wrong, ending on May 31, 2020 and starting 365 days earlier, because wrong direction. Minus start date is given first and step is positive. And 3 and 4 list of months. So list.date generates date, not month. So here you can see a list of month. So here you can, to generate month, you need duration 30. Because we are writing 1, so it will add these many days. So a step is equal to 1 day here. This means first date May 31, 2020, last date May 31, 2020 plus 364 days equal to May 30, 2021. It does not go backward in time unless step is given as negative. We will come with more questions like this for M query as well. In our list of practice assessment exams for PL 300, now we have covered these 5 questions. So please go ahead and watch these 5 questions as well. These are added in the same playlist. If you have any questions for your PL 300 practice exam, or if you are preparing, if you have given the exam, you can discuss it with us as well.